Gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me tonight. Peter Watt, let's start with you from NSPCC. This lady has called your organisation moral crusaders. Is that what you are?
We certainly are, and we're very proud to be. Because if a moral crusade is about standing up for what is right and wrong, then we certainly do that, because the protection of vulnerable children is something that I think that all, as a society,
She's
we're
gone
all
further
into.
and says that actually you're interfering with the British judicial system. You're getting in the way. Is she right?
Absolutely not. We're certainly not getting in the way of anything. We've been very involved in Operation U-Tree and indeed other criminal investigations and supporting the police, but critically supporting the police to support victims. Because if you are somebody who is abused by somebody powerful, you deserve to be protected and looked after. And that's exactly what we are very proud to do.
Luke Gittos, you also write for this online publication. Do you agree with this human rights barrister that the likes of Pete and his organisation are moral crusaders and they're interfering?
Well, the first thing to realise is this is what happens when you dare to criticise Operation U-Tree. Anyone in a free society should be very concerned at the hysterical reaction that this article has attracted. This article was promoting debate, and it certainly has done that. And I think that any debate around any significant area of public life, like Operation U-Tree, is important.
So what about the point that this lady has made? Are the NSPCC moral crusaders, and are they interfering?
Well, they certainly are involved in Operation U-Tree.
Are they interfering?
Are they interfere? Well, whether or not they're interfering is neither here nor there. The point about the NSPCC they are involved in the Operation U-Tree. It's very unusual for a charity to be involved in a police investigation like the NSPCC are with U-Tree, and I think that should be open to question and debate. But the important thing about this article is, let's have an open discussion about Operation U-Tree, and let's have an open discussion about the role of the NSPCC in these kind of police investigations.
She's raised the concerns that there is a witch hunt, in her words, against ageing celebrities. What do you make of that?
Well, it's not unusual for charities to be involved in these investigations. I mean, the NSPCC and others have been involved.
Is it a witch hunt against ageing celebrities?
Absolutely not. What it is, it's an opportunity for hundreds and hundreds of people who were abused, often horribly, over many, many years, for the first time to have the confidence to come forward and say, something bad happened to me and I want to be taken seriously. Now, that isn't a witch hunt. That's called justice. That's people actually saying for the first time, I have a chance to have my say. And I would further say, this notion of witch hunt, it's so irresponsible. It conjures up images of the police banging down the doors of anyone for whom someone makes complaint against. Let's be clear, these are professional police officers working very closely with the Crown Prosecution Service, only doing and going where the evidence takes them.
Luke Gittos?
So you asked me about whether or not the NSPCC interfere. In fact, this is evidence that they actually go further. They override justice, because what they do is they don't care about due process. What they say is these people have been abused. They say these people are victims. Usually when you're involved in a criminal trial, someone is a complainant until someone is convicted and then they become a victim. What the NSPCC do is they talk about people as if the process is already concluded. And so in that sense, they don't just interfere.
OK, what about Stuart Hall? He's pleaded guilty, and this lady has said that that was just misdemeanours, i.e. not particularly serious. Do you agree with that?
Well, it's certainly true in law that sexual assault has gradations of seriousness. Now, whether or not you describe everything that Stuart Hall's been convicted of as low-level misdemeanours, I don't know. I'm not the judge. The judge will decide in due course whether or not will decide how serious the offences are. But I think what the really worrying thing about the NSPCC's involvement in U-Tree is that they haven't uncovered anyone who has. There's been no convictions arising out of Operation U-Tree yet.
Not yet. It hasn't started.
So we need to make sure that we reserve our judgment on these cases until they're concluded. The NSPCC simply don't want to do that.
Do you want your last point, Peter?
All I would say is that for months and months and months, we have listened to hundreds and hundreds of people phone us and tell us just what's happened to them. Some of them chose to go to the police, some of them didn't. But what runs through all of them is the fact they were vulnerable and they were abused.
And just very briefly, should she remain a barrister, in a word? Barbara Hewson.
That's for the Bar Council to decide.
What would you say, Luke?
If she doesn't remain a barrister, there is something seriously wrong with our society, I have to say.
Thank you very much for joining me tonight.
Thank you.